initialized.
What's up, guys? It's Black and bringing you some more RA content, and once again we're going to have Biasao. He is like 50% of the games on ladder, so of course he's going to be here pretty much indefinitely, I feel like, at this rate. He is playing as the UK, he is the Britons, he is the English and the Scottish and the Welsh and the Irish, but just the northern part of Irish. Over here it's going to be Tuss playing as Rusty Tux. He is playing as Ukraine. He's in his, I feel like he's normally lighter than this, but maybe this is his color. I don't know. It's been a minute since I've seen Tux play, at least in this color. I think I've seen him play in pink. We're on the Wolds, one of those newer maps to me at least. Double ore mine here, double ore mine here. Got these sealed off ore mines in the middle, and a single ore mine to the expansion. One oil derrick each. And looks like Tux is already going for him. And Biasao looks like he might be doing a War Factory first build. He's got a pillbox ready, so he's ready for some cheese. He's just sending one rifle to kill out all those barrels. One engineer. Engineer actually getting rallied the wrong way. I feel like that's taking probably a little bit longer, but that is what it is. Tuck's gonna be able to secure his. He's got a lot of rifles, I feel like. 17. Okay, so he's pretty much maxed. He could fit one more if he really wants to. But he's just gonna be double reffing. No big deal there. I mean, if he really wants to, he could go, but again, he also does have that pillbox ready, which would be a really great investment if Tux did decide to dive that power plant. You know, you're going to spend 600, but you're also going to kill at least, 300, maybe 400 if the person is really on top of their game, probably closer to getting your monies back, at least value-wise, with that pillbox. Tuck's going to pop out some more rifles before rockets. Not a bad idea at all. I mean, again, you only have the one old derrick, so it's not like there's going to be too much early game going on. Still would maybe consider wanting to do some more rockets, just in case they are going for like a light tank harass or something like that. Since Biasao is happening to be England. And, yeah, no, they're both picked any, so Tux doesn't really know. Does have his 2 rockets out, so he's just a little heavy on the rifles right now. Totally fine. He is scouting with the rifle first. I do like that, since he's not going to have a vehicle for a little while longer. And I'm pretty sure Biasao did indeed go for a harvester first. So this is more of like a eco build on War Factory first. Did go Ranger afterwards, but he's not really using it yet. In fact, he is probably just going to come back, kill that rifle. Kill that rifle, yep. Here you go. There's always a chance that Tux doesn't hear that or see that, so he doesn't know it's War Factory first. But he is going to try to go up here and capture. Oh, he's got one sneaky hiding in the fog there. I don't think he can get back here, but that'd also be a very sneaky spot to go. We'll have to see if Tux is on top of this, or if Biasao can steal away that oil derrick. At the same time, Tux has his APC out, so he's got his heavy armor. I think that APC could totally get there, honestly, if he really wants to. I feel like what would probably be really good on this map is, since you know it's going to be double War Factory, or double ref, or in the single ore mine, it's just camping in front, but we'll have to catch this real quick, and I'll get back to that thought. Looks like Tux is going to miss this. His APC is going to the top right. That engineer is going to get out of there safely. That's unfortunate for Tux. Fortunately, he does still have his engineer, so that's nice. It's not his APC, but that doesn't matter so far. He's also just going to get that extra oil derrick income for a little while. Yeah, I feel like because everybody's not going to want to do a whole lot in this early game, coming just to right here, or, I mean, maybe it's a little bit harder here. This is probably a good spot. You could time and attack it really well. Kill a harvester, and then just get out of dodge, because his army is probably going to be sitting right here, so it's going to be coming quickly, but not super quick. Looks like Biasao is up to double ranger and 6 harvesters. I think he did this against Despero, so maybe this is a new build. That SD is in a very precarious spot. I like Tux is a little bit better. I also like his War Factory a little bit better, but War Factory first. One of the worst things about it is that you are going to have some weird crawling stuff. Both players up to 5 harvesters, or up to at least 5 harvesters. He's got that extra one there. Timings on the MCV are pretty much equal. So, yeah, for going War Factory first, Biasao has 1 extra light vehicle and 1 extra harvester. But his army value has got to be pretty much non-existent. Yeah, it's half of Tux's. I mean, these Rangers could be pretty good. He's trying to pick the rocket soldiers. I like that, but that is way too much mass for him to deal with. I think a light and a Ranger, honestly, probably doing better there. But there is quite a number of rockets to easily burst a light. And he's going to come out here and scout with his MCV. I do like that. And his ref is actually going to be a really good timing Tux has been ready for a little minute, and that's going to be a very poor place, ref. You have to place it. Yeah, he's even going to move closer. Same time, his wasn't perfect either, but he did transfer over 3 harvests at the same time, so that's nice. So he's going to get there a little bit quicker. Tux just now placing his ref. I guess the thing with a double ranger is it really cuts down on these rifle scouts a lot quicker. It looks like Tux did manage to capture that back. And yes, the engineer is there, but there is an engineer in that ranger, so you can definitely go back and do it again. We are, once again, 5:30 in this game, and there is a total of 500 lost. Seems like this is a very slow opening, just due to the nature of the map, I'd assume. Biasao moving out his main MCV down to the bottom, so he's securing that single ore mine a little early. This is kind of, I don't know. Tux might lose his HC here. Oh, if it goes the right direction, which it is, it's going to get out of there barely. That's actually probably going to queue Tux into his entire army there, but I feel like if Tux knew that, the size of this army, he could probably take that engagement. He's got the rockets. Looking, yeah, he's got more rockets and more rifles than Biasao by a pretty decent margin. He's down 1 tank, but, you know, 3 heavy tanks is more than 4 medium tanks, armor-wise, I'm pretty sure. Maybe it's about even. I think it's 9 and 11? Maybe it's 8 and 11. I can't not remember off the top of my head. It's been a while since I've played, so it's Tux back teching it into a flak. That's interesting. Maybe people that earlier and just didn't see it, but he's pushing, both players rather, pushing pretty hard. The only difference is Biasao is actually up in expansion right now, so he's aggressively taking ground with his missiles. I like that, and I do like him patrolling pretty much with these double rangers. Does not want to tangle with that flak. Yeah, that flak will rip you apart. Oh, and a nice little split off here because Biasao is running his army back and forth. Now he's in a little bit of trouble. He micros that pillbox out of pretty good, but this army gonna get 1 armister. No, just barely gets out of there. But he's gonna lose probably both those drafts. This MCV needs to run away. It's not running. Oh no, he's gonna lose an MCV. That is unfortunate. I guarantee he tried to click that away and just did it at a perfectly bad time. As a result, he's gonna lose that ref down here. He's pretty much gonna lose that base for free. And his main army, his death ball, is just now coming back, so if Tux is smart, he'll attack somewhere else, since he does have a pretty decent split. He is reinforcing a little bit here. He's gonna have to start, another war factory. That could be good. He needs to start pumping tanks out of there and getting the barracks out of there too, because he needs to rally a bunch, because that is a huge army for Biasao. In fact, Biasao somehow ahead on the army value, which is kind of surprising. Maybe it's just because he's actually destroyed stuff, where Tux has really just killed buildings. The last of that structure is getting killed for Biasao. And he's starting to split a little bit. Ooh, and tier 2 transition as well. Got all those harvests out, which is nice, but there's a lot of ore here that he really needs to take. And I think that was an engineer that goes down there. They have tank getting pushed back, might as well just retreat. It's pretty much useless at this rate. And again, Tux has the bigger army here. It would be pretty close, especially if he gets in with some bad positioning. 2 turrets, 2 pillboxes, that's a lot, and he's wasting a lot of infantry. Gonna waste more infantry. Every rocket that goes down is big here. There's a big attack on this side too. Oh my gosh. Artillery in there. Tux is definitely gonna lose out of here, but he is gonna get that MC out, which is the important thing. And yeah, Tux is gonna take this engagement too. I don't know if he also has another MCV yet. He does, but he's losing this base. Oh, that MCV did not pull away far enough. I think it's in range. But I think he's focusing up on here a little bit. That MCV not gonna get away, especially with the flak there. Tux is so lucky that Biasao missed that. That could be a great way back. But again, Biasao's eco is in a lot of trouble. He is pretty much down to 1 active ref. This one not long for this world. Finally loses both those rangers too. Again, Tux's eco actually is not that strong either. He's basically only on dead mines. Never expanded up here. In fact, he has never moved that main MCV, which is not a bad thing necessarily. Ooh, flak getting artillery. Barely does not get out of dodge. It's unfortunate, but getting artillery was nice. I think tier 2 went down too. I'm not sure where it was. It had to have been over here on the left. So Tux he's winning in this game, but not by much. His army value is almost 50% of Biasao's, but not quite. Sword loss pretty even, with about 30,000, 31,000. Yeah. Huck's a little bit better, 28,000 loss, 32,000 loss for Biasao's. He's actually the negative, but I mean, when you got an army that big, it doesn't really matter. It's all going to be about eco, and eco is the story there. 12 over 6. So yeah, he's got a lot of harvesters, but he has basically 1, 2, 3 mines where, you know, Tux has 5. And he's a little bit, you know, more easy to expand since Biasao once again on 1 MCV. I'm not sure what that V2 is doing, but it's running all the way back home. And Biasao does have the advantage of long distance mining, which is going to help supplement him a little bit. Oh, but Tux needs everything here because Biasao has just been deathballing. He's going to get pushed back. See if he rallies everything. Yep, he is going to rally everything. And he's just kind of losing a little bit. Everything that Tux loses is going to matter. Where is this MCV going? That's not where you want to be. Yeah, it's very hard for Tux to attack here since he feels like he's pretty neutered economically. Oh, this could be a good engagement for Tux though. Just needs to get all those tanks in front. Don't dive him deep though, just park him in front of your infantry. Oh, that V2. That's going to be a good shot. Oh, that's actually not as good as I was expected to be. And unfortunately, Tux spent all of his armor. But he's still somehow close. That was actually impressive. I feel like Biasao could have gone a lot better there. Maybe he should have gone on the attack there. I'm not sure. But Tux's army is now down to under 10k. It was about... Oh, I cannot remember anymore. What is it? It was like 22. Or maybe Biasao's was 22 and his was like 12. So he only lost about 5,000 there, but Biasao took about a 10k loss there. That's pretty significant. He does have second MCV out, so he is going to expand again. And Tux is, yep, he's finally got expansion over here, which is nice. Needs to move to the middle. These mines in the middle are probably really important right now. Especially just as your Tux, you can get here and just kind of, just maybe a pillbox right here, just enough to give you an early warning, because you need that income. Not sure if we'll see tier 3 for either player since they're both broke. And hello MCV, hello MCV. And instantly repacks, gets the pillbox out, which is nice. Oh, but there's an artillery there. Tux has to be very careful and not over pursue here. I know he wants to kill that MC, but... Oh, gets 1 shot off on the... Oh, gets 2 shots off. That's definitely worth it. Especially if he can repair that one. Kind of the problem is oh, he's going to run it right back in. No! He's got a yak out. Yak will be pretty good. Decent. V2, great, fantastic. That's going to make a big difference here. I'm not sure if Tux can hold though. That's hurt in his face. Flame tower. Oh, but that V2 is huge. Veterancy 2 on that V2. Can I see Veterancy 3? Just managed to get another rocket there. This could be another great V2 shot depending on where it wants to go. Yeah, oh yeah. Perfect V2 shot. And with that, Biasao is going to retreat. Tux holding on by the skin of his teeth and a V2. That is definitely one of the best V2s I've seen in a long, long while. Biasao trying to steal away that aura. We'll have to see if they can do it. It's just an MCV down there. I have a feeling this is where all the fighting is. Good spy plane there by Tux. Definitely wants to do that. Oh, no, okay. The turret's definitely a valid target there too. I'd say, you know, pushing that MCV back is also a valid target, but can't complain about taking a turret. You know that's going to be a problem every time you attack, so if you can kill it, it's perfect. Killing that helipad would also be a great idea too, just because that will deny Blackhawks. I do like this, sending off just a rocket and a heavy tank, so he's going to kill that harvester. That'll force the MCV away eventually. I mean, a turret on a heavy tank would probably not be worth it. But hopping a pillbox for a rocket would probably be worth it. Try to block for the rep too, I like that too. There we go, that V2 is focusing on that MCV, so... Oh, he gets lucky there that... Oh, he got really lucky there. Oh, the yak's coming in too. Oh, just misses it. Retarget. He's trying, gets it. Oh man, the last rocket gets it. V2's getting out of dodge, I like that too. That was unbelievably close. Oh no, don't lose the V2 to some Black Hawk R division. He's trying again to harvest here, but again, keeping that rocket and heavy tank there is great. Kind of hard to push off that MCV now with just a rocket and a heavy tank with a pillbox and a turret now. But now the artillery shelling has started up here. Good use of the Black Hawk, just chipping away a little bit. Tux needs another yak, but it is far away. I think he is struggling for eco. I imagine both his players are. Yeah, Biasao doing a little bit better. Ooh, and there's a flank up here that I did not see. There's also a flank down here that I did not see, so looks like both these players are going to lose an expansion in just a second. Tux also probably going to lose his forward expansion here, but he does have this backup down here, which is nice. This harvester going to get deleted in just a second. Oh, we got one ref before his trouble. Over here, oh, he missed the ref. He's going for over here. He should kill that ref. That's a big mistake there. You know Biasao is going to kill this up here. I think that's a good amount of force to rally to. One heavy tank, and maybe sending a little too much now. There he goes, Tux's flank. Had he killed that ref, that would have been a lot bigger. Oh, this army not killing anything so far, so that's actually kind of important. Hey man, if this turret was just right here, that could be super annoying. Yeah, this is the right size army to deal with this. You don't need a whole lot of armor, but you do need a lot of rockets to deal with it. I mean, there's only 2 rockets there, and a bunch of rifles. Most of that is already gone. Oh no, he goes in to try to kill the ref and loses the heavy tank. Unfortunate. Per drop up here, doing some amount of damage. There's a yak. Looks like it might have got a Black Hawk on there. It is veteran seat up. Repair that V2, please. That V2 has been so critical to keeping you alive so far. I mean, Tuck's still ahead, but Biasao is slowly clawing his way back. I think all those excess harvesters and the long distance mining are making a difference as he loses one up there. He's gonna have to pull those off, so the Black Hawks are gonna come in and rah. Yeah, he needs another turret right here. That'd be really great. In fact, it looks like he sold the ref. He placed another one right there. There goes the paradrops. Same side here. That'd be a great place for V2. Instead, it's just sitting in the back. Also, bought some flax, since you know there's quite a number of Blackhawks. Tuck's getting really lucky that those tanks were all on the other side, but he's still probably going to get crushed. Oh, the crusher's not great so far, but he's still going to clean it up just by 2 rockets. 2 rifles, rather. That could have gone a lot better for Biasao, or a lot worse for Tux. Oh, nice little flank over here. Oh, gets the infantry and the medium tank with a single yak. That is always nice. Now Biasao's gonna push here on the bottom side of this middle. This MCU might be under threat if he just keeps those Blackhawks out a little bit. Instead, he's gonna try to rally him down here. Not a bad idea at all. But he could definitely kill that MCV if he was really paying attention. V2 gets a nice shot off on the medium tank, but does not get the kill, so does not get the veterancy. Oh, another little attack up here. Tank's a little bit out of position, but fortunately for him, doesn't lose too much at all. And now those harvesters are under threat. Oh, there's finally that turret there, and it can cover most of that. Yeah, the harvester is going to go down. That is pretty big for Tux. That harvester getting some lucky crushes on its way out. One of those harvesters getting retreated. This one, not so much. Don't think it's going to get away. And it is not. Oh no, the V2 went down and I missed it. That's so sad. I was doing so well. I killed that helipad earlier. That's the single helipad that's swept out 6 Blackhawks at least. Ooh, we did see tier 3, and that is a very forward IC. But I mean, that is pretty much where he can place it. That is a lot of power for 2 all in one section. So IC is going to be pretty big if... Oh, and there's a MiG. Okay, alright. So we're getting spicy now. Looks like he lost his tech center because he is rebuilding, so I missed that too. Probably with Blackhawks. No! Yeah, the new tracking saved that yak, otherwise they'd be dead. Another harvester going down there, and another heavy tank going down. 2 heavy tanks. Paid for a medium tank though. Probably worth it. Not sure how much infantry lost. Tech center's back up. Biasao is going to need a tech if he wants to stay in this game. He's got some A guns down here, which is nice, so he's wrestled this away from Tux, but Tux is controlling this middle, and that is big. First Mammoth Tank is out. I mean, he is Ukraine, so why not build Mammoth Tanks? Tesla Tanks probably a little bit more better, although there is a considerable number of Blackhawks, so it could be hard to get up there. Needs to keep using this big. That would be really nice. Ooh, this little flank up here could be pretty good too. This is a great angle of attack for Tux. Just needs to stay away from this line of defenses right here. Oh, he's got to be careful. This heavy tank is doing so much, and as soon as it dies, this infantry is going to get slaughtered. Mammoth Tank is running the wrong way. The MiG is hunting for something. MCV maybe? I think an MCV can go down to a single MiG. But he's better off just probably killing harvesters. Oh, these Blackhawks are going to be so good. Takes a single shot up there. He can go back in, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, didn't need to lose those two, but killed majority of the infantry. Still pretty good. Tux losing a lot of harvesters up there. How many harvesters does he have left? He's down to 4 harvesters. Oh, man, I think Biasao is actually going to come back on this. Harvester going down there. Oh, the pair bombs. Oh, he just moves in time. That is unfortunate. That is some luck there by Biasao. Rolled a nat 20 on that luck strat. This harvester under threat, but Biasao does not follow it. Pulled him away accidentally. Oh, and the MiG goes down. Nothing is going good for Tux. There is the what the fuck's coming out. I feel it. I'm sure that was so annoying because it was just like perfectly timed, and then good chance he just misclicked on the MiG. I do that all the time with MiGs, especially with left click orders. It makes it super annoying. These unit tanks just going through Tux's base, saying hi, waving, seeing the sights. Gonna kill it all there because yeah, why not? Every bit of income that Tux loses is pretty important here. He's gonna lose this ref in just a second. I think Tux is... He's got IC, which is pretty much all he's got left at this rate. I'm not sure what he uses the IC on. The flak tries to go for the Blackhawks. This attack up here. I mean, he's got one Mammoth Tank, he can deal with that, except for the artillery. Oh, there goes the yak. Good on that. This ref is going to fall. It's going to be pricey. I'm not sure he needed to use that IC there, but he did use it. And that flak, being genius, going to prone all that infantry. Probably get it killed, unless that Mammoth Tank decides to shoot at a ref. Oh, MCV under threat, but it'll get away. Tux needs to move and immediately take this expansion and take this expansion. Biasao's not looking too hot on active harvesters either, but I don't know. This is a pretty big army for him. Biasao's kind of spread all over. So it's gonna come down to economic or army value to decide this game, I feel like. Tux finds an MCV, that could be a good target. But he has to be very careful. There's not enough time on that IC left. There is no rockets up there for Biasao. Oh, that is unfortunate. He really needs a rocket. Those Mammoth Tanks, 3 of them, that is a lot to deal with. In fact, Biasao does not have a whole lot of rockets at all. But again, the economic damage is pretty big. Mammoth Tank finally going down. Oh, I think this Mammoth Tank's going to go down too. Tux is trying to reinforce the paratroops. That's pretty awesome. Mammoth Tank's got to retreat now. These are basically just sacrificial. If he can keep these alive, that'll be big. I'm not sure if he can do it, though. Oh, the Yak has ammo. Oh, yes! Beautiful use of the Yak there. Those Mammoth Tanks are probably actually going to live for now. Radar is getting attacked by 2 medium tanks, but it should be okay there. So, once again, Biasao barely holding on. Tux taking the advantage. Getting those Mammoth Tanks out is big. But now Tux is in a world of hurt. He has exactly 2 harvesters. How do you come back from this as Tux? Well, first you have to save your radar, which he's managed. I think then you get another ref here, because you're going to need that. Don't land that yak. Yeah, sees those Blackhawks. Oh, they're going to get the radar. I mean, radar for Soviets not super important. Getting the airstrip would be pretty bad for him. He only has the 1 airstrip. He needs that oil there too. Yeah, he's going to try to kill him. Mammoth tanks are healed up. They should go back in. Just poke at something. The harvesters, you know, if you can get somebody to go. Oh, yes. Uses it on the flak. Gets 1, 2. Oh, barely missed the one because he wasn't moving, but might. Yep. He is going to catch it. And the flak is going to get out. So that was definitely a much better use of the flak in the IC than that first IC. Yeah, go in with these mammoth tanks. Kill a harvester if you can. Medium tank for free, sure, why not? You're just not really looking to gauge a whole bunch of medium tanks if you can. Infantry's fine, harvesters are fine. Just don't run into this armor column and you'll be alright. Yeah, Biasao, once again, he's got a pretty good section of the map. Destroyed loss looking pretty even for these guys. Army value pretty close. Oh, Tux's middle is under threat. He moved his MC away. I think I would rather move this MC around because this IC and tech center is pretty big. And unfortunately, yeah, a lot of medium tanks is hard for even a single rocket to deal with. Trying to use the flak really gets out of the A gunner as it popped up. What's he doing with these mammoth tanks? Sending it back to the SD for full health or just covering MCV? Looks like he's covering MCV. Yeah, losing this mission is pretty important. He's got his IC there, his tech centers there, a lot of power there. He can't afford to lose that. I would move that MC instantly back. He needs to be able to cover it. This is the MCV that you can move around a little bit, I think. Although, where do you move it to? You can't really move it here or there. So it's kind of stuck where it is right now. Blackhawk carving out a bunch of Tux's infantry, but he's got a pretty decent infantry corps, so it's tanks versus 0 rockets for Biasao. Starting to look like a master game there. Oh, and tech center is up. That could be a big difference maker. I mean, Tanya would be worth that for sure. Flak trying to find an angle on those Blackhawks. It's going to be pretty big. The IC is ready, I believe. What's he going to do on the Mammoths? Oh, he gets one of them. One of them's going to go down. That's unfortunate, but that is going to push Biasao off. It is going to cause a lot of damage. I think Tux is going to have a pretty good day here. Should not get those heavy tanks too far up, but they do crush the one rocket. IC is worn off. Kill the pillbox. Oh, now do you focus on the MCV or do you focus on the tanks? Gets one Blackhawk. Second Blackhawk gets away. Tux is not deterred yet. He is still pushing. And why wouldn't he? It's just heavy tanks, medium tanks rather. And Tanya is 30 seconds away because she's low power. That sucks. But that pillbox coming out is big. Oh, and the parabombs this time. And mostly misses. Might actually almost kills his own heavy tank. Mammoth tank, I'm struggling. Oh, but it gets away. It's on. Oh, do you go with Blackhawk? Ah, the Blackhawk's out of ammo. It's too low health anyways. It actually might get picked off by the flag. Tanya finally coming out. There's not much left for her. Still probably worth it. She's always a threat. But this is going to be really close. I don't think Biasao wants to go in yet. He needs some vision. He needs to scout with that Blackhawk. Artillery also going to be pretty big. There is a yak, so Tanya and the artillery probably not long for this world. Oh, and loses the Blackhawk to a barely alive mammoth tank. Gets up to Vegetable 1 for that. Oh, this yak probably going to see Tanya and the artillery. There's no rockets here. That artillery is definitely forfeit. Tanya running for her life. Artillery being sacrificial. You're gonna try to kill another medium tank the yak. I mean, it's vegetables too. Does a lot of damage to it. Or throw in some paratroopers. Why not? I mean, pretty much use those as ready because he needs the extra army value he can get. What is it? 300, 600, 900 of additional army value, plus they're vetted up, which is nice. Unfortunately for Tux, Biasao's been doing a really good job of just churning out that economic machine. Yeah, he's earned about 20k more, and he's spent about 1k more, so, or 100k, 10k more. Here goes Tux, he's trying to poke in again. Finally gonna get rid of that helipad. 4 mammoth tanks is a lot for Biasao to deal with, and one's IC'd. Fortunately, the wrong one. That's alright, he's going to get it in front, and Biasao is going to have to run away, but he still does have a Tanya, and an artillery, and a Blackhawk that could easily change things. And here we go, this might be the engagement. Tanya's in a really great position with that vision advantage. She's getting tons of value, pretty much all the infantry gore going down there. And now Biasao can run down these mammoth tanks if he uses the medium tanks first. Tanya's still alive, but I mean, honestly, she's paid for herself. If she dies, that's fine. Looks like neither player really wanted to commit. I think they're both being pretty careful not to throw this game. MCV coming up here will also be important. ST, just 2 STs. Alright, probably a mistake, but hey, it'll save you some medium tank troubles if one of them goes down. Another make out. Alright, I like to see that. Probably gonna kill a harvester. Yep, there we go. That harvester is going to die. What do you do here as Biasao? Yeah, I think bringing the MCV up is a great position. AA gun will be huge because it'll stop that. Oh, the last rocket gets it, but I think that is Biasao's like only rocket right now. He's got 2, I imagine. He's got 3, so he's got somewhere else hiding. He's in here, I just can't see it. But 3 rockets, 65 rifles. Another Tanya, I'm sure, is on the way. No, not quite. Oh, don't lose the MCV. Where's the MCV going? Unfortunately, that lack of rockets is going to hurt Biasao so bad right now. Mammoth tank finally going down. Heavy tank finally going down. There's just too much armor there for him to deal with. Tux is gonna be able, well, not unless he moves those mammoth tanks away. He can still, I think he should go. I don't think he realizes there's no rockets there. Tux could absolutely kill that. Those mammoth tanks can easily take 3 medium tanks on. He could just waltz over the rest of Biasao's army, but he's playing a little safe. 2 rockets there, taking a big chunk out of that MiG. That MiG needs to be very careful. He's trying. Oh, and it goes down. Unfortunate. Not the best micro there. Nah, that was all on you, Tux. You should have sent that MiG home or come from a different direction. Maybe, I mean, there's also a chance that Biasao just force fired or target fired too, which would be good. Oh, this is a nice little angle of attack here, though. Gonna force off the harvesters at least. But he does not want to get drawn into another engagement here because, again, no rockets is not good, and I'm sure that IC is indeed ready. It's a nice place pillbox, though. Getting pretty decent values, not getting microed anymore. MC is getting pushed back. And he's going to lose 2 harvesters up here, but he does have the harvester lead, I'm sure. Yeah, 11-7. This Blackhawks would be making a big difference. I mean, it's hard to engage into this with 3 mammoth tanks, but killing the power, killing tech center, killing the airstrip definitely would be pretty big. There goes the radar, so he's down to tier 1.5 again. Did get 1 artillery out, but he really just needs some rockets. Or some mobile radar jammers would probably be really big with these mammoth tanks, but fortunately Tux is having really good control here, so his MiG micro not up to par, but his armory micro has been pretty good. Nice spy plane there too to know that he can indeed chase. Oh, and finally I think the parabombs are going to hit, and they indeed are going to get everything they possibly could there. But those Blackhawks just killed so much. He's got a mammoth tank and a rocket left. Now it's just a mammoth tank. But guess what? A mammoth tank can easily take on 3 medium tanks, especially when one of them is pretty low. And again, no rockets here, so this mammoth tank is going to have fun. There's a secondary one over here. If he really needs in trouble, he can run it back. No, it's getting pretty close. Mammoth tanks are so hard to kill when they're retreating like that. You can't chase them with infantry. They're definitely faster than, or their medium tanks are faster, so the medium tanks can catch up, but it's still so costly every time. Oh, nice little flank over here. What's it going for? Just an attack move, so it's not going to see much. Another MiG out, but unfortunately, it's just flying around and actually might get targeted by those rockets. That'd be unfortunate. And this diversionary SD being sacrificial. That is Tux's only war factory, so that could be pretty bad. Fortunately, that yak had just the amount of ammo it needed. Good paradrop there. Oh, and there's an AA gun now, so these Blackhawks are a little bit neutered, but not by much. Rocket count starting to get up. Sacrificial harvester going down. But he really can't afford to lose this armor up here. Oh, but those Blackhawks find a great angle, get pretty much everything. One Mammoth tank going down. The rest of the infantry goes down. There's a big ball of infantry here for Biasao. And he's just hanging on. Now he's diving in. I don't think the IC is ready. Now it goes off. So the Mammoth tank is probably going to get as much value as it can. And then die. And the bait goes down. Nice that I caught that. Oh, don't leave it there. Move it away. There we go. This pair drop actually doing wonders. Gets one harvester already. Another Mammoth tank coming in. This is like down to single units almost. This is definitely a pretty crazy game. Turret, not long for this world. It's going to get destroyed. Doing as much damage as it can. But I don't think Tux can actually attack right now. I know he wants to. But Biasao has a pretty big army. And that Blackhawk's still alive. I don't think he has... he does have a helipad. Never mind. And he's got a bunch of Blackhawks. IC is not ready, so this Mammoth tank is going to get killed. Yeah, Tux needs to settle down, build up some army, attack somewhere else. Maybe have some better MiG micro, and he'd be alright. But he's... stringing of infantry is not working out so well for him. He's finally established here, so he can, you know, build another ref, get up, and he has his half of the map basically. So map is pretty much split actually, and in fact it fully is split. The only difference is Biasao is kind of threatened right here. Yeah, if this Yak can get a good strafe from this infantry, that would be pretty good. I like these use of the Mammoth tanks, just poking at the harvesters. Sam's sight goes down, not a big deal there. Good retreat by Biasao, just kind of poking away. But yeah, it's costly for Biasao to engage into this, but he kind of has to. The only thing he could be doing, I guess, is using these Blackhawks on the backside. That would be actually huge. He does not need him here up at all. I mean, he's going to kill the infantry corps again, cool, but like killing the war factory, the radar, the airstrip would be pretty big. One Blackhawk going down. Second one probably going to go down. Oh, I think, did that Mammoth tank just split its fire? That's crazy. But he has a huge number of Blackhawks right now. Mechanic out there, so that's nice. Some Pure 3 would be really good for him. He definitely could threaten that. Yeah, killing his power and then killing that IC would be pretty good. Or killing the tech center would be really good. These Mammoth tanks are keeping Tux in this game right now. For that reason alone, just those husks shredding the infantry and then retreating away. It's so brutal to deal with. It's almost as annoying as Tesla tanks. Oh my god, the demo truck. It's gonna be so good. That was well worth it. That was 100% worth it. And Biasao gives up. So ends with the demo truck. What a way to end. I'm not sure if it was really over, but that was lovely. That was a great game. I love that. It was definitely still close. I think you had it. I'm not sure what he wants to... Oh, did he have some harvest stop? That's unfortunate. But, fantastic game there, boys. Well played by Tux. Hanging in there by the skin of your teeth. Oh, yeah. Is that what you were talking about? I might have to go back and look at it. I'll lower the scan radius so they would not hop off anymore. Like, I'm pretty sure on this map right here, these mines are within the scan radius of the old ones, so they're much closer. If you just build a harvest out of War Factory, though, you have to micro them. They won't just auto-harvest. But, I mean, that's honestly far less annoying than your harvest chasing one single piece of ore over here when there's, like, that much over there. But anyways, thanks, boys. That was a wonderful game. Well job, Tux. Good job, Tux. Biasao. It was close. I don't think you should have given up, but I understand why. When you get demoed in the face like that, it's a good way to end the game. That's it for this week. I'll see y'all next time.